just touched the very sensitive topic about prices. So through all this time, we had crisis after crisis after crisis. So the last one that happened just recently with the Silicon Valley Bank, and we actually started sales right in the beginning of COVID. Can you imagine this terrible situation? So I joined the team. We had completely different plan how we would drive our first sales, how we would deliver our product to our early adopters, how we would collect feedback from them, make the first steps, etc. And then that's the COVID. You can travel, you can't, bring this product, and the drones, they are vehicles, so they require some test drives. And everything, we had a sense that everything was falling apart and nobody knew what to do with this. But even in this situation, we sat down with the team and said, okay, we can't change this. Like, this is the situation we have. Let's find a way how we can do what we can, manage the stuff you can manage, right? Right. And we found the way with the online demonstrations. We gave it a try. We said, okay, let's try. We can't just close our everything, right? It's not an option. And we started doing the online demonstrations, collecting the first orders, feedbacks, trying to polish our technology and finalize it, etc. Yeah, and then other crisis with the war, and then the Silicon Valley Bank, and then inflation. So, well, I wanted to think about this, answering this question, what's happened? Life happens. I mean, that's life. Yeah. Inside, you will always face something that you never planned. You just have to be resilient, I would say. And having the right people in your team, you should manage this, right? There is no any other. Never give up.
No, that you well, there goes back to your grandfather, right? Do it well, or just don't do it. And I think one thing that, at least for some of us, right? I mean, it almost sounds like you were so global early in your life, with some of the experiences you were able to have. So many other people are not. And I think COVID, in a weird way, opened up the global commerce in an unprecedented manner. This kind of Zoom culture, right, wrong, or otherwise, it's what people had to do to communicate. But yet it was like, oh, I can talk to somebody in Latvia and it's not an issue. Whereas maybe they would have never met you, idea of, partnership, because when if you didn't partner, you were home alone in your basement, right, by yourself. So it was just a weird and different way of partnering. But at some point, the world opened back up, and I know we've got a cool picture of you with one of your drones. I think it's a 007, if I'm right. It's right. Okay, and you're in Canada. I love this drone. I love this drone, by the way. So tell us about this picture and when you finally got to get out there.
Oh yeah, actually that was done exactly in the moment when we started doing the online demonstrations. So that was the polygon where we were filming, actually, with our small team in Canada, filming the online demo, showing the software, the design, then virtually bringing our audience, let's say, to the field and showing how to operate the drone from the very beginning. It was actually quite successful webinar, and we still use all these materials since that. And yeah, so it was very, very challenging. Like you said, nobody knew what to do, but you had to do something. Otherwise, you will stuck in your basement totally alone, and probably some mental problems, etc. It never was an option.